When it comes to riding in style, cars and private jets are usually the way to go. But what about when you're looking for a seaside escape? Then look no further than the super yacht. While there are already plenty of models and design concepts out there today, nothing comes close to the Kyron Design Nzuri Superyacht, which can only be described as the world's most badass yacht. Once you board, you'll never want to leave because this piece of maritime luxury is so decked out you'll forget you're out at sea. You might just think you've died and gone to heaven. Announced in 2019, Nzuri is a futuristic 230-foot-long beast and can take you almost anywhere in the globe, with a max speed of 22 knots and a range of 4,000 nautical miles. And if you don't feel like lounging around the deck anymore, you and some pals can take to the seas yourselves with its 6 jet skis and 2 tenders. While the all-steel and fiberglass exterior may come off as intimidating, things get a little fancy when you step inside and are greeted by its wood and marble interiors. On top of the large crew that it takes to keep the ship up and running, it can comfortably house up to 20 guests in its 10 cabins. Hate sharing a living space though? No problem, because the master suite will have you thinking you're in your own apartment with a private deck, shower, bathtub and sauna. When you come onto the main deck, you're treated to a full 360-degree view of your surroundings, a full bar, pool, jacuzzi and even a nightclub. Yep, the super yacht comes decked out with space for a nightclub. This is the one time you'll never have to worry about being on the list. Kyron Design has also teased that 2 Audi A1 Trail Quattros will be parked for your enjoyment as well. The Trail Quattro is an unreleased self-driving electric vehicle that looks like an off-roader from the future. Now, you may be asking why you need to have 2 cars on a super yacht, but at that point, 2 Audis are just a drop in the ocean. And if you're going to have a couple of fancy cars on your fancy yacht, then you better have a fancy helicopter to match, because Nzuri is going to have a helipad in the rear deck. You'll be thinking you're a Navy SEAL because this bad boy is ready to have some fun on land, sea and air. Nzuri can also handle any climate, taking you on expeditions to the polar regions and thankfully more tropical locales. It gives a whole new meaning to the term super yacht. And because it can travel 4,000 nautical miles at a time, which is about 4,600 miles on land, it's considered an expedition yacht, which means you can hang out below deck in the ship's exploration room and see the views from under the water's surface. And while Nzuri is just a design, meaning you can't take it for a spin quite yet, it's obvious that this thing is going to be a force to be reckoned with, and you'll be the envy of every other boat out on the water. And hey, maybe if you're feeling generous, you'll let them climb on board this yacht of the future and enjoy all Nzuri has to offer. But Nzuri isn't the only design concept out there today. There are many other yacht concepts that are disrupting the industry with their unconventional designs. Charlie Petuzzi teamed up with the French yacht designer Julien Cardot to come up with their own yacht concept simply titled The Boss. With a much sleeker design than Nzuri, the Boss's design is 262 feet long and is meant to cut through the crystal clear waters of the Mediterranean. The Boss's design also has 3 decks, plenty of designer furniture, an outdoor cinema and concert space, and 1 car storage space. So if you don't want to try and test your land legs after a weekend out at sea, you can just back the car right out of the Boss and hit the open road for the next adventure. The Italian design company, Officina Armare, recently revealed their design plans for what they call Project CENTAURO. Taking inspiration from naval vessels and spacecraft, Project CENTAURO is a 360-foot mega yacht. That's the length of an American football field. This futuristic design has a sleek black hull and helipad, so you don't have to wait for the ship to dock for your next rendezvous. Some of the amenities will include living space for up to 14 people, an entertainment area, a diving station, an indoor pool, and an observation lounge. Much like Nzuri, you'll quickly run out of reasons to leave and will hopefully become a reality by 2022. Another super yacht in the works inspired by the Jaguar E-Type is Project 3073. The Dutch designers Henk de Vries and Tanno Wieder were tasked with designing a new superyacht, and boy did they deliver. Project 3073 is a sports yacht and looks like something out of a science fiction movie. And with an all-aluminium design, it's meant to run like a sports car. Instead of using propellers like most yachts, this design involves a water jet propulsion system, allowing it to travel at a speed of 30 knots. If you were on land, that's about 40 miles per hour. But what really ties everything together is the full-size glass-bottom pool, so you can feel like you're taking a dip in the big blue without having to leave the comfort of your superyacht. But like the Boss, Project CENTAURO, and Nzuri, Project 3703 is still a design concept that will hopefully be made available within the next few years. Whether you're looking for a superyacht that looks like it's from the future or one that looks like a luxury sports car, there's no shortage of designers trying to come up with the next best thing in the world of yachts. Drive up onto the deck, go for a dip, and then tour the area in a helicopter. These models have got you covered. But none of them come close to the most badass beast of a design concept, the Nzuri Superyacht from Kyron Design. And you can bet that when this extraordinary vision becomes a reality, the ultra-rich will be lining up to take it for a spin. But what do you think? Is there an even more badass design concept than Nzuri worth a mention? Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Remember to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to Insane Luxury if you want to see more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.